Welcome to Send Noise to Hell once again, where we're doing Sewers Redux by Bluefire Z88. So there's a bit of a story behind this map. The map called Sewers was included as an unexpected E1M10 map in the original Xbox port of Doom, and there was a little secret route added on E1M1 hanger to get to it. And it was a map that David Calvin, the author of the Xborks, whatever it's called, the lead author of that port, had made back in 1994, and he just put it in as an Easter egg to put his terrible first map into an official port of Doom, which is something we'd all like to do. The consensus among the community was that it was pretty terrible and didn't really belong among the original levels, but this is an attempt at fixing it up by Bluefire Z88. So I haven't actually played the original map, so I won't really be able to comment on that, but I'll keep going, and I'll say what I can. The first room, I've seen this on a video, I just looked it up a minute ago and skimmed through it. The first room's pretty boring and it's much too big. It's also got a load of texture misalignments over there, which can be fixed just by, if you're using GZ Doom Builder, select the whole thing, hit A. That's all you need to do. So I don't know which mistakes are preserved from the original one and which ones have been introduced or fixed, but yeah, this room's a bit large for what it is as well. You could say the same thing about the big blue room in Entryway, honestly. Alright. Could do with a bit more height variation in this room, this area in general. Textures are misaligned there. They don't make sense on the pillars. Whoops! Okay, that was a favourite John Romero trick. Lower the platform you're standing on so you don't have a way to run. Looks like a long map, by the way, because we've got 241 monsters. I would probably put a lift texture on, or or a platform texture on here, so it's obvious that I can actually pull it down. Alright. So it doesn't look like I can get over there yet, but we'll see if we come back. That was the red door, but... okay, let me have a brief jog along here. Oh, this is weird. There's lights on the floor, lights on the ceiling. Something you can do, by the way, one of John Romero's rules to make maps look a bit more coherent is you can make the floor height different when you change the floor, or the ceiling height different when you change the ceiling, because then they don't look disjointed like that. That's a bit of a weird spike in there, and the lights go weirdly into the walls as well. Ah, some building stairs. But again, it splits up the lights on the floor, and it doesn't look good. There we go. Whoa, okay, you were hiding around the corner. A lot of very boxy rooms. I can tell why people weren't great fans of this level when it was added as a secret. Alright, so let's go around. Is it meant to look like something? Oh no, it's just a weird shape. I'm taking my citizenship test, by the way, which is why I'm distracting myself by playing Doom mods. I'm mostly in a panic, but what they do is that there's a bank of 100 questions about various things about US civics and some completely irrelevant stuff that they throw in. Like, what is the supreme law of the land? It's the Constitution. What is the name for the first 10 amendments? It's the Bill of Rights. What is an amendment, and so on. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because if it had spots it would look silly. Questions like that. And they ask you a randomly selected selection of 10 of them. So I've heard. So it's a very brief exam. But it says on the sheet of paper that I got that you just expect the procedure to take 2 hours. So I don't know if it's just a very casual question answering session, Or if... Whoa, okay, I'd forgotten I set up that control. U-turn. Or they lead you into a room and strap you into a chair and shine a light on your face. But yeah, I've been going through the book that they give you with all the possible questions and acceptable answers, and my wife has wonderfully been quizzing me on them in our journeys back from work in the car every day. So I think I'll be okay. All right. Again, really square rooms here. There's not a lot of interesting architecture. I feel better about slagging this map off because it's a 1994 map by someone who it was his first map, and he's gone on to really great things, working on an official port of Doom and everything. So yeah, but you can see that there's just not a lot here. It's all homogeneous. It's all very boring. There's no height variation. It's all the same walls. And it's a sewer level. I mean, what can you do with that? It's always a good time in first-person shooters everywhere where you put a sewer into it. Ah, this is interesting though. There's something different. Ah, I've got some darkness. Whoa! And some spectres. It'd be nice to find some light amplification goggles right now. Whoa! Let's just get out of here. Whoop. I'm gonna get pecked to death by these little pistols. Well, I've got one more health point, that's nice. Ah, here we go. Is this the same area? Yeah, it is the same area I was just in. Sorry, I've had a sore throat for about 2 months now. I don't understand what it is. Alright, so I suppose I have to... Whoa, okay, there you are. I have to go into the darkness and... Okay. Oh no. Everything got worse. Alright. Give you something interesting. Here's a bit of a hellish map. A bit of a hellish bit of the map. Blue key. Presented without much fanfare. That, I think that just lowers the lift again for me to get down. It does. That opens up something, but I don't know what. We'll see. Was this open before? I don't know. So I think most of the map's monster count is going to be spent in this... Ah, here we go. Okay, let's get through as much of this as we can. Well, we can. There's a lot to be said for including optional areas in Doom maps. It makes them interesting, but this area is really far too big and far too optional. There's only a couple of interesting bits in the middle of it. Okay, so we've reached the outside at last. Let me just clear out whatever's in here so I don't encounter them on the way back. That'll do. Alright, so, we're heading outside now. We were completely underground and now we're outside, but let's not question it. Again, you can see the there's no floor height variation, which means that it looks like the water's kind of spilling onto the floor. Yeah, this is better here, where there's a little buffer between the floor and the water in these little channels. Still don't have a chain gun, do I? Alright, and I can't bring those down. Is there something on here? Nope. Nope. Alright, there's a yellow door. Not much else, which means... You know what this means. I have to go all the way back. Okay. So, did you see the... whatever sport it was last night? Got any plans for the weekend? Ah! It's a monster closet, but it's that breaks up the endless sewers. Oh, wow, they're walking. Alright. I think I see an openable door just there. Yeah. Oh, at last, okay. Chain gun. Yeah, given the volume of monsters, that could really do with not being in a secret. That could do with just being out in the open somewhere for you to find. Alright, all the way back here. We've got the blue door. Oh, for God's sake. Don't do well with strobe light. Fortunately, I've got dynamic lighting to save me. Oh, is this a coloured light section as well? Or is it just the chain gun doing it? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that didn't really look like a door, to be honest. I would have got it on the auto map, I suppose. That does look like a door, but it isn't. There's... Oh, for God's sake, what's... Alright. Okay, and we've got a long lift ride back up. This could really do with being cut quite a lot. I mean, you could put monsters down here and, you know, or open them up and... Oh, there you go. Opens up those. You could put monsters down there and have the slowly rising be a factor that traps you into an encounter. Alright, we've got 30 more monsters to go. We've got the yellow key. We do not have anything useful. Oh, I suppose there's green armor. That's always nice. So, all the way back through here. Who was that? Look at that. Just looking for any more signs of secrets. Don't see any. I wonder... Let me just save for a moment. Because I'm wondering if the switch height check is going to allow me to exit. No, it's not. Alright, so there are some demons trapped up there, but I'm going to ignore them because they can't do anything to me. Use a computer, put it in the middle of a sort of jungle. Vines textures. I thought I saw a chain gunner. I might have hallucinated it. And that's lowered that, which lets me teleport into the exit. Oh, and it's also released the demons. But I'm just going to lead them round on a Benny Hill chase. Because I don't need to fight them. That's it. Alright, so that was Sewers, or a remake, a little tweaking of Sewers. I think the map still has quite a long way to go before it's good. I don't like being negative about maps, but I feel that it's a 1994 map by someone who was just beginning, and it's obviously got a lot of problems. If I were to remake it, I suppose I would tighten up a lot of the rooms, almost entirely delete the sewer section, have to rename the map obviously, and just make that a lot tighter. And once you've gone round 5 corners in that sewer section, you've got the point. So I would say you could probably remove the rest, make it a bit tighter, put some surprises in there, make it less plain, less boring, make the rooms less square. There's a lot that could be done, but obviously, people start very simple and they move on to great things. So that's really the lesson we can take away from all this. If you'd like me to play your maps, then have a look at the link on the bottom right, donate for races at bit.ly/sendlawyers, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much.